Good morning, my beautiful viewers. Today I need to dance on the rainbow. I've got an amazing guest to come and inspire you. One of my guests could not see, they could see us, but they could not hear us. And between the screen, the studio, and Messenger, and we could not get it right, but maybe she will still come in. I will see everything. So my beautiful viewers, we're going to talk about gratitude and compassion. How are your gratitude towards yourself? And how is your compassion to yourself? So this week, a whole new ball game. After me looking after my grandson Zachary, he's just over 1 year and 1 month. He went to his first school visits. How incredible to see his interaction with the children and how he's really sharing everything. He's playing with the balls, he's sharing the balls. It's so incredible to witness. I'm so grateful to be able to see all of this, but also a little bit of sadness and compassion. And yesterday when we got home, he touched my face. I looked at his hands and he touched my hand first. And the way he touched me and he went like almost like rubbing it, I started to cry. And he looked at me and he was holding my cheek. He's 1 year old and 1 month. And I told him yesterday, Omi is going to go home today in 2 weeks. And I just cried. So, meaning that I had to be to say, Sanet, compassion towards yourself. It's okay to cry. It's okay to miss all the interaction. Yes, I am going to see them through the lens of WhatsApp, but it's not the same. So how is your compassion towards yourself, my beautiful ones? That's my question. I am so excited to play my beautiful golden sponsor for this episode, Ted McLyman's video. And guess what, my beautiful viewers? Ted is in the house. Ted is in the house. So my beautiful Ted, thank you for being our golden sponsor for the last 3 months. Well, it's going to be 4 months with all the recordings that's going to do the rerun as well. So thank you, thank you, thank you. And then after Ted's video, my guest will be in the house. I'm hoping Sheila can hear and see us now. She's on a mobile. So, but I'm going to play beautiful Ted's video while she's settling in. Ted, I love you.
Hey, are you the type of person that would never read a book about money, but you kind of know you should? And you should have read some books about money, maybe back when you were in school? Well, I've got the answer. It's my new book, Confessions of a Reformed Financial Advisor. Yep, it's mostly BS. And I wrote it for you, the person that would not read a book about money because it's not about money, it's about behavior. And I give you 5 simple steps to immediately start making better money choices.
My guest is in the house. My guest is in the house. Hello, my beautiful guest. I had my glasses, John Lennon glasses. Sheila, I just want to mute you while you're settling in there. So can you hear me now? I'm so happy. I know you have tried everything and you just keep on trying, my girl. I am in awe of you. You are amazing. So we will also get to you. So settle in and then I will start with the men and then we will be getting to you. I will unmute you, so don't worry about that. So my beautiful gentlemen, I need to blow my nose because my tears were running. So I'm going to ask you, my beautiful Kenneth, to introduce yourself. Tell us where you're from and tell us what you're grateful for. And then, my beautiful Ted, I can ask you the same thing. And then I will be back so that I can help Sheila to unmute. So I'm going to mute myself for a second. Sheila, I'm going to be with you. My beautiful Kenneth, you can start off, my beautiful one.
Hello, everyone. I'm here in New Jersey. I'm the owner of a martial arts organization called Resilient Warriors Martial Arts. We're an organization that specializes in teaching special needs students and people with disabilities. We focus on what you can do instead of what you were told you cannot do. I'm so grateful for the ability that I have because I'm able to walk. It was projected that by the age of 35, I'd be confined to a wheelchair. I didn't know why at the time, but I found out later on I was born with a hereditary neuropathy that is crippling. But because of the resilience and determination I've always had, I'm not in a wheelchair. I'm able to walk. And as an instructor, I teach people how they can do the same thing and even more. So I'm just grateful for the ability to teach and to pass on what I've learned so other people can be successful.
I'm taking my hat off to you, my beautiful one. My beautiful Ted.
Hey, I'm happy and great gratitude, obviously, for yourself, Sanet, that I feel comfortable when I get an SOS email to come and support you because you support me. Gratitude is a complicated subject. And in our culture, and I'm just going to throw this up, sometimes it's difficult for men. And I think it's a cultural thing. I think it's short-sighted. I think we as males have to learn how to look at the opportunity, as serendipitous as it is, accept the opportunity, then graciously say thank you to everybody involved, get involved, and move on. I am happy for yourself. I'm great gratitude for you and the people I've met through your program.
Thank you. Thank you, my beautiful Ted, and thank you for being my golden sponsor, my beautiful one. I appreciate you more than you ever know. And also, you are part of all my slim angels. I call them my slim soul angels. 5 months ago, I started with a membership to help me going through and keep the shows. And then currently, I've got 17 members. And thank you to all the members. I appreciate and highlight you with every show. Thank you. My beautiful Sheila, I know that you are exhausted of trying. You tried before the time and you just got here. I am so happy. Please introduce yourself. Tell us where you're from and also tell us what are you grateful for, my beautiful one. Just let me unmute. So sorry. You go. You go, my girl.
There we go. Now I'm unmuted. Wonderful. All right. Can you hear me okay?
Yes, we can.
All right, great. All right. I just have to get my face. There we go. All right. So my name is Sheila Tillich, and my stand is kind of crooked here, so I'm kind of turning my head like this so you can see me straight up. But my name is Sheila Tillich, and I am a galactic grandmother channel and also an energy metaphysician. And I live in upstate New York, Western New York, right near Rochester, New York, which is on Lake Ontario. I have been doing this for over 13 years as far as being a healer and what I do. And I am so grateful to be alive, be actually alive at this time, to be part of this new energy, to be able to live my purpose and to help everyone else live theirs. It's all about connecting to spirit, connecting to what is your true purpose. Why are you here? Why did you come in this lifetime to do the work that you're doing? And I'm just so grateful to be alive, to be able to share everything that's happened in my life and to show that no matter what obstacles or challenges that you have been through, you can get through it. And you can go farther and have more peace and serenity. And most important, you can affect everybody else. It's all about joy and peace and happiness.
My beautiful Sheila, thank you for trusting me, because we could not have a one-on-one chat.
That's
and
right.
And you just trusted me, and I said, I still need to have you on the show. And this is the last recording I'm doing, except for Muslim members. And you just trusted me, and you come and you are here. So thank you, thank you, thank you.
You're
So
welcome.
my beautiful ones, I'm going to ask you a few questions on gratitude and compassion. And then I'm going to spend some time almost at the end that you are welcome to tell us how are you making the world a better place. And then I will also ask you for your golden nuggets. But I wanted to go to the viewers first. My beautiful viewers, thank you so much for each and every few days. So on a Sunday, you are dialing in 12 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. And on a Thursday, you are dialing in and viewing us on your big screens, 12 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. So first of all, my gratitude towards you, my beautiful viewers. Thank you for viewing. And thank you so much for your comments to the network. I appreciate you. And then please remember, click down below in the show notes. My beautiful guest details is in there. And because Ted was also part of our Soul Diamonds author's journey. And by the way, Ted, that show is coming to start next year again. I'm going to have 2 sponsors that is going to be part of the panel, and I am then able to continue with that show as well. So Ted's book is also in the link below. So please go and click on the link below, and you have also seen his advertisement. So go to his website and see what he's all about. He is amazing. So down below, my beautiful viewers, click down. So my beautiful Kenneth, let me put my glasses on, and I didn't have time. I hope you brought your glasses if somebody is giving you goosebumps. And I know, my beautiful viewers, you have your glasses. Ooh, I love yours, Sheila. I love it. I love it. I love it. So my beautiful Kenneth, my question to you is, how do you practice gratitude even when things aren't perfect?
Well, because I've been through so many difficult times, it's actually easy. I'm grateful for the ability to be able to get up in the morning, to take my steps in the morning, even if it's to go sit down a few steps away. I'm grateful for all of that. And I learned, as a young man, to be grateful for the little things. So they're just cherished moments, just to be able to get up and do anything that I do each and every day.
Wow, wow. It's incredible, my beautiful Kenneth. Thank you. When you say, well, I'm gonna have to ask you a little bit later that question, because I need to ask you that question with movement and the children that you are teaching for them as well. But I will ask that question later. My beautiful Ted, how do you practice gratitude even when things aren't going the way that you wanted to let it go?
Yeah, I think my philosophy in life is very simple. Have an open mind, a sense of humor, and treat everyone with dignity. When that comes together, gratitude flows. So it's a mindset of being open and still as opposed to closed and defensive. And it's a learned behavior. And it's a reflection of my background and my family and some of my experiences. But I've learned traveling around the world and meeting all incredible people. If you're closed, it's very difficult to have gratitude. And I have found if you're open, incredible things happen. I mean, I didn't have to open this email this morning. I'm gracious that I have a relationship with you, that you're comfortable sending me something like that, not knowing what I'm going to show up and say, but comfortable with me helping you. So to me, gratitude is laying every day, being open to the opportunity, because you'll never have it again.
Thank you. So my beautiful Sheila, I had to take you over. Now you're gone. Okay. Okay, my beautiful ones. This was a real struggle this morning, but I always believe everything happens as you should. So my beautiful Kenneth, my next question, and Ted, thank you. Thank you for seeing my SOS, and thank you for coming through. I appreciate you. There was quite a few people that was invited, and only Sheila and Kenneth came through. So, Sheila, I see that you are back. You have to keep your camera still, otherwise I have to take you out of studio. So when you're ready, show me your thumbs up, and then I will bring you in. So my beautiful Kenneth, what does gratitude mean to you in your personal life?
Well, just to hear how my journey has helped so many people just enjoy the day. I would always hear people's complaints. You know, it was one complaint after another, and they always focus on the things they didn't get done, the negative thing that happened on the roadway, and things like that. And they said, for me, they learned a very valuable lesson, and that's to have peace. And that's something that you can't buy, you know, no matter, because I have friends who are very wealthy, and they said that's the one thing they wish they had is peace. And that's why they say sometimes they'll just pick up the phone and call and just air out what's going on, because they say at the end of the conversation, they're so much calmer about what they're going to do next that they're just happy that they made the phone call. And I'm glad I'm able to do that for people.
Wow. That's incredible. I'm going to bring in Sheila again. Sheila, here you come in, my beautiful one. Shooish.
I'm back. I'm going to back up like this. I'm just going to back up.
Yeah. Perfect, my beautiful. I cannot do anything on my side to adjust your screen. So it's perfect. It's perfect. Thank you. So my beautiful Ted, I'm going to ask you the following question. Can you share a time when gratitude helped you through a difficult moment?
Me?
Yeah, Ted, for you.
Oh, I thought we were talking to Sheila. Neil. Hey, Sheila, I grew up around Syracuse, so we can talk about snow sometime. But anyhow,
Okay.
Personal experiences. I spent 21 years in the United States Marine Corps, and every day was a new experience that put you in situations where you took it down to the basics. You're glad to have water. You're glad to have food. You're glad to have companions on either side who care for you. You understand when you're around the world in different circumstances that what we have, most of us in our culture, is amazing compared to what others have. Mm-hmm. And by wiring as such, I do not suffer or tolerate victimhood well. What I mean by that is I'm compassionate, but I believe we all have the ability with gratitude to move forward. And I think Kenneth is showing that. You accept your circumstances, but you learn to adapt and move on. And with dignity and gratitude and inner peace, you can do anything. But too many people don't accept that. And they play the victim card, and it's everybody else's fault but their own. My advice is get in the game.
Get in the game. Woo. If I can, wait. I can. My normal glasses, John Lennon glasses, the sunflower glasses. I think I've got even 7 more, but I cannot put it on. But here to you, my beautiful Ted. Goosebumps, goosebumps. Before I go over to Sheila, that's one of the things I am teaching my oldest grandson, Zander, that never say it's not your fault. Rather say, could I do something about it, or could I change the outcome? Do that. And he is now learning that. So, my beautiful Sheila, my question to you is,
Okay.
just
So
just leave everything and just stay, please. Just be breathing out, and you just stay where you are. You are beautiful, my girl. You just now need to relax, and you had quite an ordeal being in studio. So thank you for being here, first of all. And then I would love you to give somebody there for the Diamond Beauties and Tanzanite Heroes, also the viewers, this advice. What advice would you give to someone struggle to find gratitude in hard times?
what I would tell them is to go within and keep it very, very simple. And going within can be done just by going someplace where you're alone, in a room where nobody else is, and just breathe in. Of course, we always talk about the breathing techniques, but it's about sitting in the present moment when you don't have anything to do. Just bring yourself back to the center. And what you also can do is touch your heart, for your heart is the gateway to your soul, and just be peaceful. And a lot of times people are having a hard time to be grateful. So what I would suggest is just go inside, close your eyes, and be grateful for you. You have eyes to see. You can open your eyes and you can close your eyes. You're grateful that you have a place to live. You're grateful that you can clothe yourself. You're grateful that you do not have to go out in the cold winter yet, right, Ted? Into the snow up in upstate New York. We haven't had it yet, but we will. I'm grateful that I can go outside every morning without my shoes on and just walk on planet Earth, Mother Gaia. And that kind of brings the focus back into you are alive, you're breathing, and you're okay. Going back into the inner core of relaxation, of peace, to bring the gratitude back in. So that's what I would do.
Can I tell you something, my beautiful ones? There was a reason why you all came together on this show.
Yes.
I didn't know who is going to be here, and like I said to Kenneth and Ted, while you just quickly went out to come back again, I invited 5 people. You and Kenneth came, and Ted saw my SOS and he came. So there was a reason. How amazing. Peace of mind is the bigger theme here. So I love it. So my beautiful Sheila, are you ready for your second question? Can you share a story where compassion changed the direction of a situation?
Oh, absolutely. I'm living in a situation where my daughter is back living with me. And my daughter has had many challenges. She's an addict. She's been addicted, and she's in recovery now. And I've been waiting for a long time for this to happen. And before, when things would happen, I would automatically be triggered and go into the old mold of how I would respond to something. And now I can actually listen and validate her and not trying to control her or change a situation. So I am very grateful that I have the opportunity to be in her life, but her to be in my life again, that she's actually working on herself and being available for her, that I can be there for her. So being a mother and going through what I've gone through and what she's gone through is a big thing. And there's so many families that are going through that right now, and not putting guilt on them, but loving them. And then having compassion of listening and not trying to control or change somebody. Listen to what they're saying and accept them and love them. And it's actually putting compassion in action. It's listening to what they're saying. Compassionate action.
Wow,
You know, and not reacting in the old way, you know. And what I always tell my students and people that I work with is that observe, put those glasses on, observational glasses on, and listen, but don't absorb the energy that they have, because many of them just want to be heard. But you can listen with compassion and flow the heart compassion from your heart as you breathe in and out. Being an energy metaphysician, this is what I do. I teach about energy and how it affects your life. So if you go with inside and listen with compassion, all right, and not react, and let them be heard, that is love, pure compassion. And it gives them gratitude for wanting to be in the relationship or being talking to you at the first time. And the key is, when you put the compassion out there, they feel the love because you're being genuine and authentic. And that's what people want now. They want authenticity. They want to be heard. They have many, many wounds, just like I have many wounds. And it's okay. My warts and all, I say, I'm okay with my warts and all. And as my daughter says years ago, I didn't know, Mom, you had warts. And but I can accept them. In other words, it's my flaws, you know, and I'm not perfect, thank God. And I never will be, and neither will you. But we can accept each other for where we're at and have gratitude for it, and love, appreciation, joy, peace.
incredible.
Compassion.
Incredible.
It's happened a lot.
Thank you, my beautiful Sheila. You gave me so much.
And I've seen it change, the miracle of myself changing and changing. Thank you.
Thank you. You gave me so many goosebumps. Thank you, my beautiful one. I really appreciate you. So, Kenneth and Ted, this is going to be the last question on compassion. And then I'm going to ask you, how are you making this world a better place? So, my beautiful Ted, my question to you, why do you believe self-compassion is often the hardest and the most important step? And I selected this one especially for our military man and our Iron Man. I'm not too sure if the Iron Man is the right word, but I know that you are doing all that as well. So Ted, the question, why do you believe self-compassion is often the hardest but important step?
Together. Gratitude is I'm grateful that I've had failure, because failure leads to success. And you can't have success without compassion. Compassion for the process, compassion for the people that are around you, compassion for the people that are failing with you, that you can come together and find another solution to drive forward. That's what we do as humans. We are amazing beings. We are designed to seek opportunity. We're designed to challenge ourselves. We're designed to do great things. We're designed to do hard things. And I've spent my entire life trying to do things people said you can't do. And when you do them, you go, wasn't that hard? One, it was the mindset, but also building the team around you that will help you do it, that believes in you, will push you forward. And it's true in any aspect. People ask me all the time, you've had it given to you. Not even a little bit. I've got more failure than people probably have had in a lifetime in different areas. But you don't accept it. You build on it. And if you build on it correctly, you have gratitude, you have compassion, you have success.
Wow, Ted. You let me think about what happened to me yesterday. So yesterday, after a long day, I did our video for our live get-together that we had, our Zoom meeting for the two communities. Sheila, you were also on there. Ted, you were also on, and Kenneth, I don't know if you came in a little bit later because I had to leave to let my grandson go into the nursery with me, and then I could not leave because that was his first day at the nursery. I left my computer on, but I did leave the meeting, and I should have never left the meeting because up till there it recorded, and it didn't record because it says it didn't go to the cloud. So last night I was busy putting Ted's video in because Ted is still the sponsor of the show. And then I saw my video stop and I thought, okay, there's something wrong. I went to the Zoom download. My beautiful guests and my beautiful viewers, I was already tearful for the day because I know I've got 2 weeks left here in New Zealand. But it now, remember, it's after 10 o'clock a.m. I was 4 o'clock up because I did 2 recordings 4 a.m. in the morning. So I had a full day. I started to cry because now how am I going to honor my beautiful ladies? The show must still happen today, 9 o'clock my time, 9 o'clock. It still needs to go through. I've got the banners. I have to get something ready. And how can I celebrate my amazing community members that is going to spend 2 minutes to introduce themselves so that my viewers can also connect with them? Okay, after the cry, I took 3 deep breaths, and then my beautiful ones, I got some videos that I have of the ladies that was our special guest, and I did something there. I had to find my husband by just after 11 and say, I cannot get this video off. Can you help me from YouTube? He helped me. Can I tell you, my beautiful ones? 12. I completed the editing, and I was happy, and I give myself a smile. I had to still load it in studio. I still had to do all the advertisements and celebrate my golden sponsor Ted and the Slim members. I went to bed just after 1. This morning, 4 o'clock, I am bright and bushy again. So sometimes in a difficult time, I'm so proud of my way of thinking, my way of making a plan. And yes, my beautiful Ted, we are exceptional humans. I'm so sorry for that long story, but I wanted to share that because I love myself and I could get something still running. And it was not easy. From 10 o'clock till 1 o'clock, my beautiful Kenneth, this is specially for you. So when I selected the questions for my guest, this question was for you as well. What have you learned about healing through being compassionate with others?
Oh, wow, that's a great question. I would say it definitely taught me a few things. The first thing was stop being my own worst critic. I was always overanalyzing everything that I did and saying how I could have done this better or that better, and I had to learn to not do that. One of the examples that I used, and I actually used it in my documentary, was a school I used to teach at that specialized in teaching special needs students in martial arts. That young student came on the floor, and there was just something different about him that night. And he was diagnosed with ADHD. So keeping him on the same spot for 10 seconds was, almost impossible. But that day, he stood there and didn't move. And I came over and I said, "What's going on tonight, sir?" And he says, "You don't know what kind of day I had, so I don't know what you expect from me." It took me a minute.
Wow.
And I said to him, "Okay, how about if we do this? How about if you give me everything you have, we'll have the best night we can." Well, his mom, who usually has her head in her electronics, never took her eyes off of him for that class. He had the best class that he's ever had. And he always reminded me of something. I used to plan my days out and say it's Tuesday. I wanted to do 10 things. I got all those done 100%. And then Wednesday comes, I only got 4 things done out of 10. I'm saying, oh, that's 40%. So Thursday I'm going to give 110%. Well, I realize you can't give 110%. You can only give 100% of what you have. And I learned those 4 things I got done the day before, that's all I could do. I clapped just as hard for myself for the 4 as I did for the 10 before. And let's see what happens today. And he reminded me of that just by that night of saying that to me, because it was so profound coming from him. And I always pass that on to everyone else, to appreciate every moment.
Wow. Ted, that is incredible. And Sheila, that's incredible. So my beautiful Kenneth, thank you, thank you, thank you. So my beautiful Kenneth, can you tell us how are you? And I still need to watch your documentary, and I want to share it with the 2 groups as well. Can you please tell us how are you making the world a better place, my beautiful one, and how can people connect with you?
Well, I learned to be, there for people just by listening. So many people hear you and then they want to come up with a solution, but some people just want to be heard. And when I learned to listen to people, I learned that they just needed someone that they know was there for them. And that's what I try to do, just to be there for them in any way that I can, and not being afraid to say, I don't know, because I don't know everything. If they ask me something, I'm not afraid to say, I don't know. But I can maybe find out for you. I know someone that maybe can help you. But I used to always think I had to have this great answer. And I realized the great answer is I don't know.
Sure, that's incredible. And how many children are in your studio? And that was one of the things that have attracted me to you, is we were on another platform, and you were telling the audience there that you wanted to have a beautiful studio because your studio burned down, that people still can come in with wheelchairs because you have to cater for your customers, if I can call it like that. And I just went into your, I opened you and I looked at your heart and I just thought, wow, I love this man. I need to connect with this man. So my beautiful one, the changes that you have seen by doing what you are doing. Can you tell us a little bit about that? In children.
I just teach privately now, because it was actually the church in front of the building I was leasing that burned down. So since the church owned that building, the other business and I vacated it, so the church would have a location until a new church was rebuilt. But I privately teach now, but I am looking for a brick and mortar place that I can bring everyone in. And I'm actually looking to start a new chapter with people who are specifically diagnosed with the same nerve disease that I was diagnosed with. Because I've been to a few charity walks over the last few months, and they were asking me, can you teach us? And I would love to teach them what I've been able to accomplish, because, what's on the walls around me was nothing I saw for myself.
Wow. Goosebumps. Please connect with each other as well, my beautiful ones. Ted, I will add you to this season 5, episode 28, so that you can also be part of all this. My beautiful Ted, thank you for being our golden sponsor. How are you serving and making this world a better place? And before you answer that, you are gifting us your amazing presence again. On November the 13th, you're going to give us a masterclass. Absolutely. Discover your money values. Thank you. Thank you for doing that. Ted, all over to you.
Yeah, I'm really excited about it. We're actually going to do money temperament, which is even more exciting. But I am in a movement. At a point in my life right now, it's time to make long-term real change. I've been pushing the ball uphill for a long time. And to be very candid, I'm launching a movement. It's a money movement. It's people before product. It's understanding that the common conventional approach to money, which discounts the peopleness, the humanness, the behavior, doesn't work. So we're launching a bottom-up approach that how you behave with money is more important than what you know. And we need to get together, because if we're going to fix things, I can't do it myself. I tried too long. So I need some help. So join me. The other side of that is, you ask about compassion, and I wanted to clarify one thing. Compassion is different than empathy, and it's definitely not pity. Compassion means you're in alignment with the suffering and motivated to fix it. That's different than pity, and that is different than empathy. If you're compassionate, that's proactive. You want to make change. I am compassionate for the people I'm with. I'm compassionate for the opportunity, and I am compassionate to help people make better choices in their life with their money and what money can do for them. That's different than having empathy or pity for their circumstances.
Wow, incredible. Can you please quickly tell us the story of visiting a Costco or visiting a store, please?
Oh, yeah. Well, we're human. And for those of you that aren't in the States, I know Costco's it's a big box discount store where if you're so motivated, you can buy a 55-gallon container of goldfish crackers, not a problem. Costco is one of those places that they bring you in emotionally. And it starts with, you can buy an entire meal for $1.50 US. It's a hot dog. They've been selling them for years, and a soda. Well, they also know that when you go to Costco, it's a scavenger hunt. They restock the store and move things around every time I leave. So Costco is my go-to place for smoothie material. They have the best 3-berry mix in the world. I need that. I need protein, and I got to get it at Costco. Well, it means since they hide it, I have to go through the clothing aisle, and I find the $150 winter jacket discounted to $45, and I know if I don't buy it right then, I will never, ever see it again. They know that. So my trip to Costco, and I'm a professional. Don't do this at home, okay? I was licensed. I write books on this stuff. I know what's going on. You think I would do better. I actually make a list and follow my list. However, when that gotta have it now deal jumps in front of me, I go right primitive. My feeling brain, it goes in my cart. It goes home. It goes in my closet. It will stay there literally for months before I realize that I have another winter coat. And I don't live in New York State anymore. I live in Tennessee. So the coat that was appropriate for New York probably wasn't appropriate for here. But because I grew up in New York and I really believe the glaciers are coming back, that I need it. So I am prepared. I am prepared. That's people on money. I do it all the time. It's great fun. I love Costco. I have stuff I didn't know I needed till I went to Costco. But the thing is, I got it on sale.
Oh, Ted, I just love hearing you talk. Thank you. My beautiful Sheila, I'm going to unmute you. Please tell us, how are you making the world a better place? And you are a Diamond Beauty Forever group lady. And you are making such a difference already in the group. So thank you. I'm so happy that Cindy have introduced you to our amazing group. Thank you for being amazing. So please tell us, how are you making the world a better place?
Well, I have an example of last night. I was part of a teaching of conscious spiritual development at a metaphysical shop. And I usually don't work at this metaphysical shop because there's a lot of different energy there. But I was there, and after the class was over with, one of the girls came up to me and was talking to me about two of my students that had been in my classes before, and it was rough classes. It was rough classes. And when she was talking to me, I was triggered back into that emotion. And what I realized on the way going home that I felt really uncomfortable is because it was a trigger that was buried deep down inside. But I was so grateful that I was triggered, because now it doesn't have to be down below. And it's realizing that I went through it to experience what I did with these two people that were in my different classes, totally different classes. But this person that talked to me about it, these two people that she knew and that I knew, it triggered me. And I'm so grateful that I can look at things that I've done in the past. I say, oh, I don't want to go back there again. But also, Spirit gives me the heads up when something's going to happen to that, like that happened. I'm grateful that I have gained the wisdom from that experience from before the other two classes, and how it triggered me and how I responded back to them. I said, oh, I apologize. And matter of fact, I actually sent a message to that girl this morning saying, I want to thank you for triggering me. I want to thank you for helping me see things that was still locked inside me that I needed to work on. And wow. I appreciate you. Thank you very much.
Wow.
So I'm very grateful. I'm very grateful to be able to see my own issues in my tissues. In other words, things that I need to change, things that really can cause, and it was a good experience. And I'm very grateful that every day I can experience that. And there's sometimes that I want to. Sometimes I just want to hide underneath the sheets, right? You don't want to, you say, oh my God, did I say that? Oh my goodness. But I'm grateful that I can show my vulnerability, and it's all about being vulnerable and being real and being authentic. People don't want to see the mask. We wear the mask all the time. We wear the mask all the time. It's like, take the mask off and saying, okay, I hurt you. I'm sorry. Or you can look at it differently. It no longer will put the pain inside. It'll say, oh, I remember that. Yeah, I get that. I remember that. And then thank for the acquaintance that you met a new person. You met a new person to be real with. So I'm grateful to work on myself every day. Like I walk the walk, not only talk it, I walk it. And it helps other people see that, don't put me on a pedestal ever. Don't ever put me on a pedestal, because I'm going to fall. And that's about being human and trying to be a better person. And that's all we're here to do, right? Is to learn from the experiences and to not hurt anybody. And if we do, apologize and learn from it so you don't do it again, And you probably will over and over again, but that's okay. That's okay. There's those warts again, right? Except myself, warts and all. So I like the Costco situation. And also, I used to be in retail years ago. Of course, everybody worked at Wegmans when they live here in Rochester area. And those are end caps, and those are purposely to get you to buy more. And, the main stuff you need, the milk and the bread and stuff like that, is way in the back. So you have to walk through the store so that you can say, oh, I'm going to buy that. Oh, that's a great deal. I'm going to buy that. Yeah. It's all part of marketing. It's the brainwashing.
Wow. So thank you so much, my beautiful Sheila. We are ready for paparazzi. So I am going to ask you your golden nuggets, my beautiful Kenneth. What is your golden nugget you would love to share?
Well, I tell everybody 2 words, and that's to just breathe.
Just breathe.
Just breathe.
Wow. Just breathe. I love it. Are you ready for paparazzi?
Sure.
Here we go. I didn't see if you had done any movement, my beautiful one, but it's all good. My beautiful Ted, what is your golden nugget?
Gratitude and compassion. It makes us human. Discover your human side. We need more compassion. We need more gratitude.
Oh, I love it. Are you ready for paparazzi?
I am.
Here we go. Wow. I love it. My beautiful Sheila, what is your golden nugget for today?
Mine? Okay.
Yes.
It is about staying positive. Get out of the negative. Don't be around the negative. And you have choices. You can walk away. You can walk away, or you can just walk in the light and stay out of the fear.
Wow.
And you will have a beautiful day.
I love it. My beautiful one, are you ready for paparazzi?
Yes, I am.
Here
Now
we
I have
go.
my glasses, and now I can do something with it.
Wow, beautiful. My beautiful viewers, I know this show is going to touch your heart. It have touched my heart. It was such a wonderful time with all of you, my beautiful guests. This is going to be the last show for the Power Hour for this year. So thank you for coming through. I am going to ask you, my beautiful viewers, would you love to have a dance with us? Oh, my beautiful guests, they said yes. Are you ready? Here we go. Woohoo! Kenneth! Woohoo! Sheila! Woohoo! Dick! My beautiful viewers! Woohoo!